welcome back to our another monthly live webinar session hosted by DronaHQ to help you understand new features which we develop every day. And today is like very unique, you can say webinar totally focused on our new features present in our studio. And yes, so my name is Shibam Dhar and I am developer advocate in DronaHQ. Today we are going to see like how to create an micro app and make it available to be embedded in your website or web page. In this whole journey, we will try to cover message passing using query string, as well as I will also show you one quick feature of JS objects. So let's just dive into it. And in case if you have any problems or any queries, you can just drop it in chats. Our team will support you. So I'll just quickly share my screen. Okay, so here currently I'm on my studio account and this is the landing page, and I've created an app for you guys, and this contains a very basic controls, and you can see there is this input control with text number, and then this is the toggle button, and there is a button calculator. So the main purpose of this app is to provide you a premium amount, an insurance amount based on the life coverage you want. So this whole thing, the whole app works basis on a JavaScript code, or you can say on the function. Now to write the function, I have used a feature which is called JS objects. You can find it right under the settings, click on custom scripts, and here right under JS object you can see there is a whole code which I did. So the main idea and the main function of this whole JS object is to write functions, write objects at a single pace and make it available throughout your whole app. So you don't have to write the whole JavaScript function again and again, or create new JS objects in your event section, in your action flow, or in your anywhere like transformation and stuff. So just I have written here some JavaScript code to find the premium amount based on few parameters, or you can say few elements like age, me, and the gender, and the term coverage amount that you want, and also like if they are a tobacco user or not, whether it's a smoker or not. So if I just click on run script, as you can see, it is giving us a 212375, and if I just change it to, let's say I want to, so it is changing its output. Okay, so that is done there. Now in the calculate section part, what we are going to do now is to utilize the JS object. Now to utilize the JS object, we'll go to the event section, and on the button click, we will add a JS code. Now we have the function, but we need to get the user input. So the user input will be fed through all this controls we have provided in our macro app, and this values is need to be passed to our function. For that, we have added a JavaScript code. As you can see here, it is written age. So these are the variables which we are getting from our input controls, and it is the coverage amount, tobacco, and this is the you can say the keyword used for referencing the which control we are focusing on. And here is a small JavaScript code which is used like JS object dot calculate. So this is the syntax to call the function or call the JS object, and we are also passing the parameters along with tobacco. Since tobacco is coming from a boolean, or you can say from the toggle button, it is giving us values in true and false case only. So if it is a true, then we will pass smoke and non, similar like that. So I'll just do a test script, and you can see the test is successful. Now the premium amount which we are receiving, we are saving it in an output section, in an output variable of premium amount. So this is our variable where we get the premium amount of money from the JavaScript code. Now, when you get the code, you want it to be displayed in the on the top. So we have a toast. So it is a type 4 and here I call our JS code premium amount. And yes, so it is showing this. Okay. So this keyword will help us to get the output value or the variable value. Right? Save it quickly. I'll quickly preview you just to check what we are getting. Okay, so our app is working fine. Now, our first objective is to make it available for everyone in a public manner, right? So to make it available, we'll click on share. And here you can see to make it publicly available, you must publish that. Okay. So I'll just click here. Now publishing this app, what it will help that the studio will save this particular version of the whole app in the cloud, and next time when you make further changes and you publish again, then it will create another version. So you can revert to the version as well as when the app is published, you will get a link. I'll show you quickly. Click on share and enable public access, and this is the link. So this enabling public access will provide you this public URL, and if you click it, copy and paste it into another tab, you will see that you will be able to access this link. Okay, so the link is okay. Now our main objective is to embedding this app. So when I talk about embedding, you have to understand that there are a few methods. Like you can just simply put an iframe in your HTML file in a website or in a full development file, and it will be visible there. But what if you want to pass some values from your website to this app? So for that, we have a new feature, as I've already mentioned, that is our message passing. So click on share, click on setup message passing. So here are like few number of steps which you have to follow through to be able to proceed with the message passing feature for an embedding this micro app. But before that, just we have to do one thing, that is adding variables. Now, why do we need to add variables? The reason behind is that when you will use message passing from pass data from your website to the micro app, the data needs to be stored somewhere. So for that, we will use variables. Okay. Click on new variable. Okay. So we got the variable. Now we have to bind the variable. Now binding variables is very simple. Let's go click here. And just in case, I don't want people to mess it around since it is a public URL. I just want whatever is present from coming from the website. So I'll just make it low. Okay. So there are different methods of binding data to your control to everywhere. You can find it in on our documentations. We have technical articles present for this call. We have also sorts of feature listing and everything is written with whole documentation. You can find it in our page. Just let me quickly. Okay, so I think there is some internet issue. Check again. Oh, I think selected different control. It is getting selected different control. Just wait a second. Just so the control was wrong, I think. Oh, now it's good. So the control selected earlier was not appropriate. I think due to something, it was just getting focused on tobacco usage. Okay, so age also I wanted read only. Okay, moving on. Let me just save it. Now there are few changes made, and we want the link to replicate exactly same changes. So we want to make it publish again, right? So before doing the message passing, before getting the link. And okay, so by the time it gets published, let me quickly show you the HTML file we are going to use. So this is the HTML file we have. So this is a policy term HTML file. This is a very static HTML and it has all sorts of written inline CSS and HTML. So this you will use and we will see it on live basis. And first I'll put up all the code and then show you like what actual changes are being made. So let me get back to this and click on share. Set up message passing. Okay, so the first step is to simply add in. Okay, so okay. Okay, so the first step is adding this script tag. So I'll just copy from here and get here. Right above the header. So this script tag is for adding the library, which will be useful to work with the set message passing. And next we want this. Okay, so in order to initialize the library, you need to pass the iframe DOM reference to DronaHQ.init method. Now the iframe we need to pass, we need to use this particular code on an iframe. So iframe, you can find the iframe right here on embed configuration, and right here iframe you get it. Click on copy. I want the current section. So this iframe is nothing but just our app available on this particular HTML file. Let me just do that. Let's see what happens. So here we have our app. This is the whole HTML file, and right here you can see that the name, age is there, but right now the name and age is just similar to what we have set in our variable. We want to make it pass from our website. Okay, so we'll go quickly to our embed configuration. Sorry, setup message passing. So the next part is initializing the plugin. So document.query and add a event lister load function like this, and DronaHQ.initialize e.target. So this will initialize the plugin. Let's put it right in the body. Sorry. Okay, so initializing is done. Next is to pass the data. Okay, so passing the data, we have to make sure to send a JSON format data, and the JSON format must have the keys similar to the variable name you have set earlier. So now you can see the main part is DronaHQ send message data. So this should be there to pass the data. Now what I'll do, DronaHQ.initialize is there. Okay, that's what Right in the message, I will pass your data, which now earlier there was 30, so I'll just give something else to check. Okay, this should do. So let's check. Hmm. So it is not getting saved. I think. Just give me a minute. Did the screen? Let me check. Okay, share and okay. Okay, so it's working. Okay, so it's working. So this is like first one using the send message while embedding your app, and next we'll go towards final one, which is using our secure embed method using passing an SSO security token and authentication token, as well as passing query parameters like in the form of queries. So I'll quickly go to my studio account. Okay, so now to use embed secure embed, click on embed configuration from here. From here, click on secure embed, and here you can find that there are the list of steps. Now, in the first step, you have to see that the email is blank and also the properties are blank right now. Now, if you want to send your own property, let's say you want to send your own name, you want to send your own age, you have to set up this property. Okay, so to send this name, you need to write query string. Now, the first step would be adding a query string, or in this case, we need two query strings. So, one query string I will, let's see the name. And another query I will name which query. So the query string is query strings are saved now. Let me quickly bind them in our control because it will also like use the same procedure like from where exactly you want to get the data. So it will show only when you bind them. So under variable, okay. So name is there, age is there. Now again we have to publish because until unless you publish, we will not get the updated link, right? So let's say let's wait for this to publish, and meanwhile let me show that for this we will not be using this particular file. Instead we will go to policy one. We have another one which has the just we have em- emitted all those code where the previous message passing was written. Here we have to start fresh. It has a different name, secure.html, and we will do it live also. Okay, so this is published. I think this is click on share. So go to embed configuration, click on secure. So the first thing is to generate SSO authorization token. To generate authorization token, you can use any service. I will be using Postman, and the import part, I'll paste the curl request raw text, and okay, so the account is not. Okay, so you can see the query parameter has var name as well as var age 22. So email is given, staff is given. Let's click on continue, import, and it's okay. So this is the post request we just did, and let's go to the body. Under the raw section, let's see what we got. Did we import it right? Okay, so here it is. Let's click on send. So we fetched our SSO token right here. We gave it. Okay, so let's check. So what's the next step? So next step is embed the micro. So first we get the library. Let's click on this. So library is set up here. Now in the right section we want our app. So the app, you can use this web component as native HTML type. Now just simply click here, copy, here paste. But if you look closely, the token is not provided. So we'll just get the token. Okay, so before that, let me quickly click on go live. So here we have our embedding micro app in our web page using secure embed feature. So we have the name, we are getting the age. Let's click on, let's try. Click on calculate. So we are getting our premium amount. So yes, that's it guys for today, and thank you everyone for joining. And I want to mention that this particular feature is totally available for free, and if you are using a developer's account or on a very basic plan, so you can like try out different types of query parameters, adding query strings, and different JSON methods to pass values in the message send message setup, like adding table grid formats and different interrelated JSON formats. So yes, that would be all. Thank you everyone for joining today, and I hope you have learned something more about our new features present in our DronaHQ. So see you guys in our next session in the next month. Thank you. Thank you so much.